All right, guys, I just got out of Weapons. This is out of theater reaction, and I really, really liked that movie a lot. I thought that movie was great. I'm going to put it into my top 5 movies of the year so far, and I think it's going to finish there, maybe even push for the top 3, and maybe even push for the top overall spot. I really, really liked this movie. I thought Josh Brolin was great. Josh Brolin really brings a screen presence to all the movies he's in. No Country for Old Men, Sicario, even as Thanos, he was obviously so good. Julia Garner was really, really excellent as well. Great performance from her. A huge month for her. She was a Silver Surfer. Now she's in this movie. I would definitely say she's more of the main lead and Josh Brolin's more of the co-lead. All of the supporting actors did a great job. Benedict Wong, the main child actor, I don't know his name, but he was very, very good as well. I really, really liked, going into this movie only with the premise. I only knew the premise of this movie. I didn't know much else. I saw one scene with Benedict Wong, which I wish I didn't see in the trailer. But I really, really just love what they did with it. A little bit of a different horror movie than I think some people are going to expect. It's not, the mystery of figuring it out. I would say it's like 50% horror, but also 50% mystery, and kind of Josh Brolin trying to piece this together. I thought it was really, really good. I think it compares well to the other horror movies this year. Like Bring Her Back. I like this more than Bring Her Back. Comparing it to Sinners, I see that a lot. It's a very different movie than Sinners. Totally different movie. Apples and oranges. I don't even know. I mean, I guess they both fall under the horror umbrella, but it's very hard to make that comparison. I think, I like both movies. Like I said, I think some people, I don't think be disappointed, but are gonna dislike where this movie goes towards the end, or where this movie's headed. I think some people are gonna be a little bit disappointed, like I said, in the lack of horror. It's a lot of suspense, which I like. I love not knowing where a movie is going. It's my favorite thing. When I talk about TV, Lost, the first season of Lost, just not knowing what the hell is going on the island, that's my favorite thing. And I almost wish that they did that. It went on pretty far into the movie. You didn't know what was going on, but they kind of let it go a little bit early. But overall, not many complaints. Another thing, I guess, small spoiler, is there are interconnecting storylines, which I really, really like. Interconnecting storylines is something I like across all mediums, whether it be comic book stories, horror, even like in Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm, when those storylines cross over. I love that. So I know some people don't like that kind of thing, but they do have storylines that kind of cross over to a central point, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I think you should definitely go out and see this movie. I think it was incredibly strong. I didn't see Barbarian. It was made by the same director, so I'll have to go check that out. But really, really strong. The one critique is there are some comedy elements towards the end of the movie that are legitimately funny, but I'm kind of wondering, like, should this movie be funny? I mean, it's been building suspense and been super serious this whole time. It kind of builds, it kind of has this comedy at the end that almost seems a little bit random. Another good performance I forgot to mention is Alden Ehrenreich, I think that's how you pronounce it, who we know, I think this is the actor, I hope I'm not wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is him, who played Han Solo in the prequel, who's really good. Ever since that movie, he's kind of had a slow rebuild, a kind of slow, to get his career back on track. He was in Oppenheimer, he's in this, he was just in Ironheart. I thought he was pretty good. So I think he's doing a good job of taking good projects since then. But yeah, overall, I had a really good time at the movies. Tight runtime of about 2 hours. So, like I said, if you're a fan of horror, or even if you're not a huge fan of horror, I think if you don't like scary movies, you're going to be okay watching this. I mean, there are some scenes where you're going to have to look away, but it's not terrible. It's not like Saw or like a crazy slasher movie, or anything like that. So like I said, go out and see this movie. Definitely one of the strongest movies I think of the year. Thanks, guys, for watching. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.